Rondebosch High School was the venue for the launch of the Maurits van Nieuwop Foundation. Maurits was a great Dutch cricketer who tragically passed away in 2008, and his parents and friends have set up a foundation in Holland with proceeds going towards development coaching at Ryan Marin's Cricket School of Excellence.
We're hosting the pre-season cricket school at Rondebosch Boys High School. That's one of the 4 cricket schools we're running over this week in Cape Town. The kids from all over Cape Town, just basically offering them the finer aspects of cricket, tidying up any rustiness before the season. And it's also great to have the Khayelitsha cricketers here, thanks to the Maurits van Nieuwop Foundation. And basically the funds from the foundation will go towards the Ryan Marin's Cricket School of Excellence development coaching in South Africa, mainly Cape Town to start off with, and also for dyslexic children in the developed areas in Cape Town, as Maurits was dyslexic.
How many townships do you reach with this program?
We allow for 15 township kids to participate at the clinics several times a year. And when we move on to our next project being the roadshow, we'd like to approach other townships such as Nyanga, Langa, Avondale, Kraaifontein, and just trying to get out there to get involved with more kids, because we see the kids out there playing cricket. There's so much talent out there, and we would like to get up there and to help them.
We spoke to one of the coaches to find out how these kids benefit from this Ryan Marin Cricket Initiative.
It's quite a privilege to coach at a township, because the reason I'm saying that is because the kids, they don't have someone to look up to. So when they get someone who can tell them how to play, how to bowl, how to bat, for them it's something very privileged to them, because I got the same experience about that one, because I was studying at Nalcoa Primary School in high school. I never had a coach there. Then for me it was something I saw on TV how to play, but for them to have someone who's coaching them is a privilege. And for the boys, really, they are going forward, because every time we enter in some tournaments, they perform very well, because it just shows how it's very important to have a coach there. So for me to work at Ryan Marin is just a stepping stone for me also, because here I'm exposed to meet other new coaches, to meet new kids, to meet Ryan Marin even friends. For me, it's just a privilege for that, because I'm getting a lot of experience. So for me, this is a good one.
Athlone Athletics Baseball Club hosted its second T-Ball Festival, and we dropped in to find out why it was decided to introduce the game of baseball to these kids.
This is the second year we're hosting this tournament, and the reason why we've done it is because it develops baseball from your youngest age. We've got children as young as 3 playing up to the age of 10. It's your first stage of baseball. And as a club, we need to develop the sport, and the only way to develop the sport is starting at your youngest base, which is T-ball. We really like to showcase our own facility. We waited 17 years to get this facility, and to show it off and to share it with the entire Baseball Association of Western Province and the invited squad from Boland that has come through. And just to develop the sport to the point that it grows and doesn't become a minor sport anymore. I think for a long time baseball sat on the back burner. It's overtaken by your slightly larger sports. But if you look around you now, you'll see there's at least about 200 kids playing, and that can only mean good things for the sport.
Although baseball is a relatively new sport for the kids, the development has been very positive in the Cape Town region.
As we are busy here in the Athlone Ace field, it's where each year we always came here for the under-10s, for the T-ball. It's where our development started. It started from the T-ball that we always started here in the Athlone Ace field. Here we encourage all the kids that are around the Western Province to come on board to play the T-balls as an under-10. We always relocate to all the fields, but normally this year has been staged from the Athlone Ace, and the last year it was also here from the Athlone Ace field, where it's got a big field and enough to accommodate all the kids that from the Western Province that they can play in one field. Yes, this is a very good start from our kids, because all the under-12s came from these under-10s that we produced here. As a development officer, I make sure that each and every team that must participate here. Those who have got the senior teams must make sure that they are sending our under-10s here to make sure that this thing is going forward, our baseball here in the province. As now we are also busy on the other side, trying to train the coaches from outside the federation, from the school itself, and then they can come on board also the league on the schools can go with the league of the federation. It's where we encourage all the parents that are closer to the school must make sure that the people who are playing the baseball from the schools must join the teams in order to work it closer the relationship from the federation to the schools. That is what we are aiming for this year.
48 teams attended the festival and each squad consisted of 16 players. A nice aspect is that as many coaches or helpers are allowed to assist the players to encourage them to play T-ball. Rules consisted of 3 innings per game and all 9 players bat every inning. Play stops immediately when the ball enters the diamond from the outfield, and at all times fair play is encouraged by officials and coaches.
This is important for our club because it encourages mass participation. Children in Westridge, they play by themselves. They see only themselves in Mitchell's playing, so they quite easily can feel isolated. So by bringing them to a tournament, to a festival like this over a weekend, they can see that there's definitely mass participation. There's definitely baseball being played all around the country, and it excites them and it encourages them to play baseball.
We found out why the kids love baseball so much.
Ik hou van veldwerk en betting. Mijn instelling is eigenlijk betting. I like to play T-ball because when my daddy was a baby, he used to play T-ball. I've been playing baseball for 2 years, and my favorite part about baseball is hitting the ball and giving home runs for my team. I enjoy T-ball because it gives you nice energy. It helps you be great and runs fast.
Next week, we attend the launch of the Kellogg's Health of the Nation 50-Hour Sport Challenge in Cape Town and Joburg.
Ready, steady, go!